Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our episode of Live, Laugh, and Love. This is season two, episode five. Before we get started, I just want to apologize for everybody for, first of all, the delayed about the video post. We had some schedule conflicts going on, but that's been sorted. Video will be out soon. And additionally, we had a school event today, and I lost my voice, so please bear with this weird. Uh, yeah, my voice doesn't sound how it used to be, but besides the point. Today's guest is a guest that is a football fanatic. He loves Barcelona. He dies and lives for Barcelona. And this guy is just an amazing person that just can make crack jokes and just be funny overall. Taegyu, welcome onto the show.
Hello, hello.
Well, first of all, how are you doing?
Uh, I'm pretty fine, I guess. Sports day is kind of tiring, but yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
absolutely. I mean, I gotta tell. I want to ask you this for like. I really wanted to ask you this. How did this like Barcelona thing started? Like, how did you start? Supporting Barcelona, and how did it all happen?
So, like, basically, I didn't really like football when I was young. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't really a big fan of football. I was just a little kid that liked to build on Legos and stuff. Like my dad was really into football, and he told me just to go watch a football game, and then I just followed him. It was like a FC Seoul match, I'm pretty sure. And then we got the tickets to it, and then I just got to watch the game, and like and the first thing I thought about it was like, oh, wait, this sport is like actually like quite interesting to like watch. It's I dig more deep into it, and then back then in Barcelona, it was like Messi, Neymar, Suarez, like
Yeah,
the best
trio.
trio, yeah, the best trio in the history of football. So and 2015 is the season I started to watch football and to start to watch Barcelona, and they won the treble in 2015. So I think like my dad played a big influence, but like how they played, how they like in 2014-15 season, how they played, I think also impacted like how I started to support the club. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you seem like you know your ball knowledge, man. You're just spewing out facts. I wanted to talk about like you mentioned how you watched your first football match. I haven't watched a football match in person, but I've been to a baseball game. I want to know like how does the atmosphere differ from different sports?
So the only sport I've like watched in real life is baseball and football
Hmm.
and volleyball. Like I think like baseball is more sort of like the tempo is really slow. Like as you also know because
Hmm.
you're also like really big like you like baseball. But like baseball is
Absolutely.
like a really long game, right? Like 2 hours, three
Hmm.
hours, and
Hmm.
and then like they're like mid breaks like between the innings, like
Hmm.
the pitching, the batting, or like sometimes they pitch for like I don't know, like a solid 10 minute or something. But like
Hmm. Yeah,
football
yeah.
is a really fast tempo game. I feel like they're like a lot less like points scored, of course, but like it's really interesting. Like the tempo is really different. The atmosphere is also really different. Like baseball, you don't really like cheer for like the whole ninth inning, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you'll get absolutely exhausted. But for, like football, I
Absolutely.
think like yeah, but like football, if you look at it, like the fans are like dedicated for the moment, like for 90 minutes. Like they're just
Hmm.
like into it. They're just supporting it. I think that's the difference. I think that's the main difference, because of the length of
Absolutely.
the match. I think, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like for example, like you would assume that in a baseball game, you would like support for like a split second of like an important moment,
Yeah,
like a football match. If you watch like YouTube clips, like the ones in like Italy, or like the English fans or like the Spanish fans, they're just like chanting. They're like like France, for
yeah,
example, like fireworks, creating fires. Like, I saw like the
yeah.
other day like a reel of like the Turkish league with like people Galatasaray and like
Oh
Fenerbahce,
my
and,
days.
and it was going
Yeah,
crazy. The other rivals,
like
and absolutely.
yeah,
I just want to know straight away, Tiggy. Could you like? Is there like a specific league you really like to watch?
like oh, like other than Barcelona.
Yeah, other than the La Liga stuff. Any leagues
Okay.
you like to watch?
Like I used to watch almost every league. of
Hmm.
course, I mean, like we're in IB, so like that's quite difficult. But,
Of
like,
course.
I really like the Premier League, of course. Like, well, a lot of Korean players are playing there, including Son.
Hmm.
I mean, like Hwang
My
Hee-chan and
goat.
stuff. Yeah, of course. Like, as you mentioned, like the Turkish league is absolutely like
Yeah,
amazing. Like the fans there, oh my, like the
it's
atmosphere
crazy.
and like how they chant, it's quite absurd. I guess.
I know. I mean, it's crazy. I've always wanted to know, like, I haven't watched a lot of leagues, right? I played it on FIFA, obviously, but I haven't like watched. In your opinion, like, do different leagues play differently? And if they do, could you like share some insight on how different they play?
Okay, so like for example, the Premier League, the English Premier League, uh, like historically, there have been a lot of monies put in between the clubs, like
Obviously, yeah,
Man City, Man
the oil
United,
money. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, Newcastle, even Newcastle nowadays,
I
like
know.
Liverpool. So like it's the league that was like the best players, and I feel like the Premier League is like sort of the leading league of like the modern
Hmm.
football tactics. Like as you can see, like the managers like Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, of course, like and all those managers that learned from them, uh like
Like
Mikel
Arteta.
Arteta,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Arteta.
Arteta, like even the new Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca. So
Hmm.
the Premier League
And
is like
the
a
new Man
really
United guy.
oh yeah, the Ruben Amorim,
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
also played a part. So like Premier League is, I think, really a fast tempoed game, I guess. Like
Hmm.
they attack really fast. They change the defense really fast. Like the goal amount of goals scored. I'm pretty sure Premier League is like one of the leagues that with most goals scored, like the most
Hmm.
goals conceded, of course. Like Premier League is really fast tempoed, while La Liga, well, it used to be really fast tempoed as well, because like what I think of the best league is like a really fast tempoed league.
Hmm.
And like when Messi was there in his prime, Ronaldo in Real Madrid and Barcelona, I think La
Hmm.
Liga was one of the best leagues. But now I think it's kind of stepped down to like the second best league. I guess like the
Hmm.
tempo ain't that fast, and like the quality of the teams is only Barcelona, Real Madrid, and like Atletico Madrid. Like it's only those three teams. Like it's not super competitive. And like
Hmm.
the other leagues, for example, like Bundesliga or Serie A, like the amount of money invested in those clubs are like quite low compared to La Liga or Premier League. I think it may be because of uh the broadcasting fees, but like those two leagues tend to have like sort of what do you call it, like they also have low tempos, but Bundesliga, like as you know, like gegenpressing,
Hmm.
quite a strong style of football, and Serie A, of course, like as you know, like defending type of football. So like
Hmm.
I think the most interesting league right now is the Premier League instead of like the Bundesliga or the Serie A. I mean the French league shouldn't even be there, but like I mean, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shots fired.
Uh,
I've always wanted to ask you. I've also noticed that like the La Liga and like I would like I remember I watched like El Clasico highlights back during like prime Barcelona Real Madrid like beef going on. EPL obviously. It's the EPL. I wanted to know, do you think like the Bundesliga and like the Serie A, they're like development leagues, or is that like an
Sorry,
insult for those?
which league?
A
Sorry.
development league. Like you
Oh,
put like you would loan players out to them, or you would buy players from those leagues because that's where they improve their tactical skills and etc.
um, well, I guess so, because like if you look at the recent transfers, like there quite have been a lot of leaks. Like for example, Borussia Dortmund, like Erling Haaland, Jude
Mm,
Bellingham, Jadon Sancho, all those like top class players went to Premier League or La Liga, and also in Serie A, a lot of players left. I can't think of an example, but like De Ligt, like the Ajax center back, or like some other players that left. So like think
wasn't
oh like Kim
Donnarumma?
In, like, oh yeah,
Wasn't
Donnarumma
Donnarumma?
as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
Donnarumma.
and Kim Min-jae was in
Hakimi,
Napoli.
yeah, Kim In
Hakimi,
Jae.
yeah, yeah.
So like I think it's like a league to like um sort of um like upper your value, like
Mm-hmm.
upper your market value, like get more
Mm-hmm.
skills done, like show more things, and then go into like the top
The La
class
Liga,
teams like
exactly.
the La Liga, the Premier League. I
100%.
think it's like the solid foundation league which you can like
Mm-hmm.
really get your reputation up, get your market values up, and like get a really good transfer fee and perform like Erling Haaland's doing right now.
Absolutely. I cannot agree more than that. I mean, yeah, you're on
Yeah.
spot on. I've always wanted to ask you, the World Cup's coming up real soon, and we experienced the Qatar World Cup, and the next World Cup's gonna be in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada
Yeah.
area. I want to know who's winning it this year, and who's gonna win it that time, and who do you predict are gonna be the underdogs?
Oh, in 2026 World Cup.
Yeah,
Um. Oh, this is quite difficult, but um, I'll just choose three favorites.
go
Like
ahead.
I don't think one is like really close. I think one of them is France.
You
Like
think? Okay,
like
yeah, yeah.
there was like a jinx that like if you win the World Cup, then the next World Cup you
Hey,
will
you're gonna win it. Yeah,
disqualify
yeah.
from the group stage. Yeah, I think that's quite famous. But like France broke that in the last World Cup, and like the sheer quality of their squad, like Kylian
Yes.
Mbappe, like oh my, like Kingsley Coman, like Antoine Griezmann, like the sheer quality, like they do
Scat.
not like lack any of the departments. Even their
Hmm.
defense, their midfield, their attack is absolutely like a menace. Like and to pull off two World Cup finals in like consecutively, even though they haven't won one, but like they only won one, but like that's quite insane as well. And like
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure the manager's still there, Didier Deschamps.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
players are
He
un
did
yeah
this one, bro.
the players are like united quite well. So like
Uh-huh.
I
Man,
think
Pogba's
France
gonna
is
come
one of
back too, right?
who?
Pogba. Didn't
Oh
he
yeah,
like
Pogba is
appeal?
coming back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Didn't he
Yeah, he's
appeal
coming
his
back. Yeah.
yeah?
So like there's the quality and like the youngsters as well, like Kamavinga, Chouameni,
Ooh.
like there's so much talent in the team and like they can like it's in 2 years, so like they might be like a world class player back like in then. It's like I think one of the favorites is France. And this might be controversial, but I think England, I think it
Mm.
might be coming home.
It
Um
might be.
like even though the Euros was like a big disappointment for them, a big disappointment for me as well. But um like in the next 2 years, I think the quality of the squad will get better, like not worse. Harry Kane will be in like the 30, like he'll be like 34, 33ish, but
Yeah.
he will be absolutely, he will still be good. Like Bukayo Saka will be in his prime. I don't really know about Marcus Rashford. I really hope he
There's
steps
rumors
the
about
game
it.
up.
Yeah, there's rumors
Really
about it.
hope. And Jude Bellingham, he's gonna be in absolute prime, like top condition. I think
Hmm.
he's one of the world like best player in the world right now. And
Absolutely.
um yeah, I think like England's are the really heavy favorites. Like it's just like the problem with their sort of their pressure. Like they get pressured every sort of international tournaments, like
Yeah.
in the Euros or like in the World Cup. Like they have to
Uh-huh.
win this. Like everyone just calls them the favorites. I think it's a matter of whether they can overcome the pressure or not. And plus they got a new manager, Thomas Tuchel. It's like
Yeah.
then he might offer something different. Like German and English football team, like that sounds a little bit weird, but he's a genius, so who knows.
Hmm.
And
That's a great take.
yeah, yeah. And the last one I'll go for uh let's see I'll go for Brazil. Not
Wow, I
not
thought you would say Spain.
oh yeah, wait, Spain. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, wait, I totally forgot about the country. Like,
Yeah,
but
let me.
yeah, my bad. Like Spain, yeah, absolutely. Rodri, the Ballon
Oh
d'Or
yeah,
winner, he's gonna
100%.
be in his absolute prime. Lamine Yamal, he's gonna be 2 years older, like which is 19, which is absolutely crazy.
Crazy.
Nico Williams, the sheer talent,
Ooh,
and the manager. Apparently, his name was like De La Fuente or something. Like he like from 2020, like he was in the under 19 like Spain national team manager, and then he stepped things up and he progressively, and then they won the Euros in 2024, like this year. Like he knows the players really well, and he knows how to do them, and like I've watched their games a lot, and I've seen them play. Like I can literally see when they world won three like when they won the Euros, the World Cup and the Euros again, like three titles in a row. I
mhm.
think I'm seeing that flair of them. Like I think Spain is also a heavy favorites. Like even those three European countries, I think they're the heavy favorites. And the underdogs, I would say, I think the US might be the underdog because since most of the games are happening in the US, and I'm pretty sure
Pochettino
US, yeah, Pochettino as well, and I'm pretty sure the US people they're gonna spend tons of money in it. They're gonna support them, and plus they're really good at advertising. So a lot of fans are gonna be in the stadium, and like the players are also recently really good. Like McKennie who's playing in Juventus right now, or Christian Pulisic from AC
Captain
Milan,
America.
or yeah, or Giovanni Reina from Dortmund. Like they're really young. Like the age is like really young, and the talent is there. So like I think US also might be the favorite, like one of the underdogs in the tournament.
That's a great take, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like the ball knowledge, you could tell you know your thing, man. Jeez. I want to move into so we talked about football, right? I want to talk about like FIFA. I want to know like when did you start playing FIFA?
Since I've watched football, so FIFA
Okay.
15. Yeah,
FIFA 15, okay.
FIFA
Well, I started in
15.
17, and you started in
Oh,
15. I want to know like what was like the most so 17 honors first, or if 17 honors preferably. What was like the best FIFA in your opinion since the FIFA 17 onwards?
oh, best FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
Um, best FIFA. Oh, FIFA 19. No doubt. That was I remember I really enjoyed playing it because I think I'm pretty sure Messi was in the front cover. It's like that
Mm-hmm.
instantly just makes them the best. And and I remember FIFA 19 like they had a lot of new stuff like the career mode was really different like
Yeah.
and like the ultimate team was also really different. Like they tried a lot of new things and really liked them.
Volta,
Like
right?
also yeah, and also like I'm pretty sure 20 like FIFA 19 is where they like changed the game engine. I'm pretty sure. So like a lot of things were stepped up. Like it was no longer a video game. It felt actually like playing like a football game. Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
FIFA 19, I'll say.
100%. I mean, Taegyu, one of the ways we bonded over each other was playing FC 24 together. And we
Yeah,
know how passionate you've become. Like, I've never seen that passion come out. I just want to know, is that passion coming from the love of the like love of the game of football, or is it coming out like just pure entertainment of, like
I
the
think the
just doing
fact that like I'm playing with friends is
okay.
getting that enthusiasm. I'll say like just like of course I love football and like the fact that I can like sort of share that joy with friends is making me sort of like more enthusiastic. I'll say
Hmm.
like just like sharing what we do, just like playing like just casual game. Like it doesn't matter if you lose or win. Like it's just really fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's
Outside, we have so many clips of each other going berserk.
like
We should absolutely do it again, obviously.
yeah.
I want to talk about like life in general, man. So you're 16, right?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so you're 16. We're doing the IB. We're going to graduate real soon. What's in Teggy's bucket list? Like, what does he want to do after life? Like, what do you want to do? Try to do? Like, what's on your mind, man?
Oh, I've always said this as like my habit, but like I said when I retire, I just want to like live like a cat like a sort of traditional 50-year-old like Korean man, like
Uh huh.
I want to go hiking, I want to go fishing. I just want to relax and like chill for a bit, like just meet up with the friends and just fish and like just eat the fish we take and like just like I don't know, spend a night in like an island or something. It's like yeah, after I retire I just want to like hike or like just sort of stick around with the nature, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, probably live a long life for that. Hey,
Enjoying the
always wanted.
nature.
Yeah. You been out camping before? Like, have you gone
I just
fishing with
like
your family?
really love it. I just really love fishing. It's probably because of my grandpa. Like he took
Mm-hmm.
me out fishing when I was young. So like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
sort of like into it already, like at a very young age.
Oh,
So like,
wow.
yeah, probably
What
because of him.
what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
It was like a really big tuna. I remember. Like, I still
You
have a
caught a
photo. I
tuna?
can. Yeah, it was all my days. Like, I can
Oh,
I
wow.
can send you the photo after this show. But like, it was like a 30 centimeter like of tuna. Like, I couldn't even hold it. Like, it was so heavy. I just had to put it in the ground and take a photo of it. But like,
And this is baby Taegyu too, right? Like little
yeah, but of
Taegyu.
course, like I didn't like catch it. Of course, I just watched my grandpa catch it. But like,
Yeah,
yeah, of course, like, but like, oh, like the biggest catch fish I caught was like a 12 centimeter. Like, I don't even remember. Like, it was quite small. Like, yeah,
fish, man.
I've seen him catch a 30 centimeter tuna. It's actually humongous. Like, it takes up
Jeez.
half of the boat on my days.
Must be entertaining. What do you like about fishing?
Fishing, like I would say, like a lot of people say yes, but patience, really
Oh,
entertaining.
wow.
Like the peace there, like until the fish like sort of gets the bait. Um, like just like really enjoying waiting, just looking at like the water, and like you get to think about like what do you think of life, I guess. Just like get to think a lot in general while waiting for the
Mhm.
bait. So like I think it's really is same as meditation, but like in a more sort of interactive way.
That's an interesting perspective. Never thought of that before. I mean, yeah, I guess so, because you're on a boat. It's probably going to be a very scenic route,
Yeah.
and you're probably going to be patient catching fish. So, yeah, well, fair enough. Teo, uh, I want to talk about like what happened recently was International Day, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty entertaining, entertaining show. I want to know like first of all, why did you do it? Because I've always like you. I personally wouldn't expect you to do it, but I was like, yeah, it was an amazing experience. But I wanted to like why you did it, how long you practiced it for, and like what was something you learned from it.
Oh, like I wasn't really the one who like told them to do it. Like I just got sort of like recruited. I got conscripted, and I
Scripted.
just I was just sitting there. But of course I wanted to do it when they offered me.
Hmm.
Like it's year 12. Like one more year and we're gone. So like I would just wanted
Exactly.
to like make more experience. Like leave an impact to the people. Like, oh my god, this Taegyu kid, oh my days, he was an absolute legend. Like, like the year 11s right now gonna be talking about this. Like, I'm quite happy about the year 10s, like they're gonna be talking about, oh my god, he was a legend in the in the
This
in the
Taegyu
ho-
guy.
in the in the performance. Yeah, sort of like the BIS living legends. And and for how long I practiced, uh I didn't really practice that much, to be honest. I just remember like memorize the lyrics, and when like the beat, like you can tell from the beat, like it's not like steady, it's like just like
Hmm.
ups and downs, up and down. Like it was really hard to like memorize the beat at first, but like I just listened to the song really like often, like I don't know, like once or twice a day. So like I can like know the rhythm as soon as I hear the thing. Like I don't like get nervous in the actual performance. And yeah, I really liked it. I think we should all do like a collective like dance or something next year. Like all the boys, like
100%.
coming on the stage. Like I really enjoyed the drama performance. Like it was absolutely amazing. And we could do something similar to that. I don't know, like by New Jeans or Espa. I really want to do that. Like I think it's a really valuable
100%.
experience, since like when you get into this, like when you go out to the society, like you can't really do these, right? Like it's
Have
like
more
a
fun
one
this
time
only
thing.
time.
just just like
Exactly.
just like when you're students, like you can only get this experience. Like yeah, I think it's really valuable. Like and at
Hmm.
this stage, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty dope experience, man. Like seeing that, and you had like that amazing like costume on. Like you're a king. I mean, how long did
uh,
that take you? Like preparing all of that stuff, man? Because not it must be like hard. How do you get
like
that stuff here, man?
I mean, I just like told my dad I want to be a king, and then he just randomly fetched it
Oh,
from Korea. I don't even know where he got it from. Like he just like fetched it, and they just shipped it, and then yeah, I just got it.
I mean, it was an amazing costume. I've always wanted to know, Taegyo, like, you said this like just now, you like to joke around, you like to entertain, and you could tell like you're like a performer. Like anytime, anywhere, you would crack up a joke. I don't know how you do it, but like they're genuinely really funny. I've always want to know, like, how did you like get this like sense of humor? Because it's hard. Well, it's hard trying to be funny, and the fact that someone's laughing at your jokes is that it means like you're actually funny. I want to know, like, where did this like humorous take you start, and why do
I
you,
think
what happened throughout the time?
I think having no siblings I think contributed to this because like
Mm-hmm.
at a young age, right? Like I when I go home, like I just only had to talk to like my parents or like my aunts, and like I just only had to like interact with sort of adults, and the sense of humor that adults have and the sense of humor that like children have like are quite different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when I talk to them, they talk in the sense of like adult sort of like humor, and then I just hear them and I just say it to my friends, and they're like absolutely having fun of them. So like I think that played a big part of it, like talking to adult at a young age, like interacting with them, like learning their humor, just using it to them, even though I don't like really understand what they're talking about. Like they, of course, like they like it because they never heard of it. So like I
Mm-hmm.
think that also played a big part of it, and also like watching a lot of TV shows, I guess, like like um like Buan Dojan or like run or
That's
like
just
Running Man or like
reality shows.
yeah, reality shows. Like I think that also played a big part of it because I
Mm-hmm.
sort of I can not like really like learn from it, but like get motivation from it. Like oh, like you
Yeah.
can use that in that situation. Yeah,
You know what I found out
things like that.
recently?
Which one?
P. Got you. Got you. I'm sorry.
I think
I've
you might
always
have.
wanted to do it.
I think you might have to go, David. No, no, I think you might have to go.
Jokes aside, I mean, Teo, you seem like a fun and outgoing man, and like and an outgoing person. A lot of people want to be next to you because you're just funny and entertaining. Like it's a fact. I want to know, have you gone through like a phase where like something happened, or like your mood or like your personality changed so much that you were in like a dark place, and how did you cope out of it? And I want to know how humor was part of this too.
So like I had this phase, like it wasn't in BIS, but like before BIS, like I was like sort of I feel like kind of sort of useless, I guess, like in a
Uh-huh.
sense. I can't really get into details, but I just felt kind of like useless. I was like so demotivated to do anything. I was like "Oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this." Like I was just like a no man. Like I was just
Mhm.
like saying no, no, no. And like I think humor also, like as you said, like played a big part of like overcoming this, I guess, because um like I mean as a type as a type of person who likes to joke around a lot, like if I make people laugh, then I also laugh back. Like I'm also entertained of this. Like by doing that, like help me escape that sort of like pity hole, I guess.
Mhm.
Like just making people laugh, just having those like casual conversations with people, just like talking to them. Like, I think that really helped a lot to like overcome those difficult situations. I think like those difficult situations, I mean it differs for like all individuals. Like
Mhm.
just I think staying positive, just like no
Mhm.
matter what circumstance it is, I think that's the crucial part of like overcoming those situations. Like like being positive, just like thinking like in a different way. Like if you like for example, like if you didn't get in the role you wanted, just like, oh, I might have a next chance. Like don't be depressed about it. Like in that instance, like you might be depressed in that instance, but like that shouldn't really last for a long time. Just like
Mhm.
get away with it, think different, like think differently, like just like by talking to like your friends or like talking about like just having like a casual laughter will just like make it a lot better. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm sorry to go through that. It must have been tough. You know,
No, it's fine.
feeling useless. Damn, that's deep. That's some deep stuff we're talking about. I mean, to talk about like being positive, yeah, 100%. I mean, I think you're spot on how you described it. No matter what happened, regardless of what the outcome is, being positive, just powering through is the most important thing. If it's fine with you, I want to briefly touch on that useless part. Could I ask like when was this? Well, you specified as before BIS, but like what made you think like that? If you could share with us.
Like um, so like I wasn't really like a like a catchy student back then.
Mm-hmm.
I was like sort of like just an average student that like
Mm-hmm.
doesn't like do that well in studies, like just and also like sports, like just
Mm-hmm.
like an average student, like whenever I see someone like they're really good at it, like this might be like a little childish, but like if they're like good at something, I'm just like, wait, I'm not really good at that stuff. Like they're good at it, so like I felt like sort of bad for it, and like there were a lot of things like that I thought about that. So like for example, just like sports, like swimming or like football, like basketball, and like of course studies. It's like I was like um oh, like I can't really do well on like every sort of aspects, like even the studies and like even the activities. So like it's kind of like um it wasn't really like that serious, but like I just had like a thought of like, oh, like I might be a useless person. Just it was just like that sort of thing. It wasn't like really like serious, like that I had to like go through like a psychological like
Mm-hmm.
treatment, but like think like yeah, just that way. Yeah.
You came to BS like at year 9, right?
You're
Year 8,
10.
year
You're
10,
10.
year 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So this was still in middle school. Wow. Damn. Well, thank you for sharing that. I mean, well, glad you've now found like humor as a way to solve that solution. I mean, it's great of
Yeah.
you. Good for you. But yeah, I mean, must have been lonely because you don't have siblings to talk to.
Yeah.
You probably didn't have a lot of friends to talk to in your past experience.
Yeah.
You must have felt like it was just you in a dark forest trying to figure out how to get out, man.
Sort of, yeah.
And yeah, and you found and you used humor for that to get out, and yeah, that's amazing, man. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, we've talked about some deep stuff, right? But like in Live,
Yeah.
Laugh, and Love, we talk about some fun stuff too. And I want to know, like, you got Fanta, Coca Cola, Sprite. I'm a big Coca Cola guy, but I know a lot of like younger kids like Sprite. What's your go-to soda?
Um it used to be Coke, but uh,
Whoa, now what is
it
it now?
used to, or like
Okay.
calm down. Like it used to be Coke. Like I really I loved Coke. Middle school, like you can't describe it. You can't describe my middle school life without Coke. But like now I'm feeling more of Sprite
Oh.
since like I think Coke is like a little too sweet in my opinion. Is
Mm.
all my personal opinion. Like I'm not trying to like
Hate on Coke or something.
hate, no hating, no hating, but like I think Sprite is just like a Coke, but like less sort of feeling guilty to my body like when I drink it.
Mm. And
Like
it
it
also
just
doesn't
feels
have
like
that weird sweetener taste.
yeah, it's just like a soda like you know the soda with like no sugar, right? Like was it
Yeah.
Schweppes or
Zero.
something?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like that with but with sugar. It's like I think just like oh I'm like oh okay this is soda still soda but I feel less guilty. That's all I say.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Hey, can you tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi? Because I always get it wrong.
Coke. I wasn't really a big fan of Pepsi. I just
No.
drink Coke for
Mm-hmm.
a long period of time. So like I can't really tell the difference, but like pretty sure just Coke tastes better. No, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's just
I don't
my
know. I
opinion.
think Pepsi tasted better from my experience. I don't know. We'll have to test this soon.
Yeah, we'll have to test. I
Yeah.
think we have to like I don't know like get a Google form or something and
Yeah.
test it
Blind
out.
test.
Yeah, but
100 100%. I mean, Taegyu, first of all, thank you so much for answering all my questions. You know, it really means a lot for you. First of all, you coming onto the show and sharing a lot. Before we end, I usually give some time to for my guests to ask questions they've always wanted to ask me, but couldn't for whatever reason. So, if you have any questions, please fire away.
Oh, like of course, I think everyone in the school knows you're like sort of the best swimmer. The
No, no, no,
the
no.
the the the, the like the swimming team of BIS is represented by you, and like I just wanted to know like how you started swimming and like why you like it so much. Like, is there like a specific reason for it, or like specific like event that made you like love swimming?
100%. I mean, first of all, let's get this clear. I'm not the best swimmer. I'm washed. I'm
uh,
not the top. I'm not where I used to be. I'm washed, so there's better swimmers out there. Trust me, I'm just out there. Uh, why I started swimming? I mean, the honest answer is my parents wanted me to get healthy, and
oh,
they've sent me to tennis, and I didn't do well in tennis, obviously. Uh, I went to football. I went football practice, and it's so interesting. I don't know why I thought of this as a little kid, but after football training, I came back and I told my parents, "Mom, Dad, why do I have to push and pull these kids just to kick a ball to a net? I mean, like, what's the point of this game? Like, I don't want to pull them down. I don't want to like push them. I don't want to fight them. What's the point?" That's when my mom realized this kid is not fit for football. So, we've exhausted tennis. We finished football, basketball, same thing. I didn't understand why but later on that changed. But as a young
yeah.
kid, I didn't understand what basketball was. I couldn't hold a golf club. I was like useless with a golf club. They pretty much try to do a project Mbappe on everything. So they realized that the last thing left was swimming, and a friend of mine was also swimming. So she just put me in training practice, and she then realized that this kid might actually have a shot at this thing.
Oh,
So ever since then, that was like in year four. Yeah, year four. So that'll be grade three, the third grade. Yeah, and I would have gone to morning practice. No, I was starting like normal practice and slowly took it more competitively. And you talked about like my events, and when I was in middle school, so this was like primary school, about middle school, I was just a 50-meter guy. Like it was really weird. Like I was tall for my age. I was long, just naturally long, but I didn't have the stamina to like do the hundreds or 200s, and
yeah,
it really sucked. Like knowing that I had like these advantages but can't perform well. That's like having this much potential but not being able
yeah.
to like do it. So I slowly like I took it seriously in high school. I kind of like got chose specifically what I'm really good at and focused on what I'm good at. So if I was doing all like the 50s, all the invets in 50s in middle school, I would have like transitioned into a couple of 100s, 200s, or yeah, and figure out what I'm really good at. And so I narrowed it down. I think that's year 10 when like took it seriously.
Hmm.
So I narrowed it down to like my go-to stuff would be like the 100 breast. I'm a breaststroker. So the 200 breast, if there is a 200 breast, I would definitely do it. The 100 breaststroke, 100%, 50 breaststroke. I love the breaststroke events. But I've slowly gained more power, and I realized that the 50 fly is something I'm good at. I'm not really fast at it, but I'm just lucky enough because a lot of people are dropping out of the age group, so it's giving more chances for me to score points and score medals. The 100 IM, if I can do it 100%, I love doing the IM. 200 IM too. Freestyle though, damn, I suck at it, man. I suck at. That's the first stroke I learned, but I suck at it. So like the 50 free, I could do it. Like it's not that I'm bad at it. It's just I'm not competitive enough to compete it like seriously with other people. So it sucks. Like there's some things that I really want to do really well in, but unfortunately for whatever reason, if I put in the same amount of time on a different stroke, I would do much better. So naturally, I would do that because that's more effective, and it really sucks. Mm, so that talks about like my favorite events. Um,
Hmm.
why I started swimming. Yeah, so my parents obviously, but why I
Yeah,
continued, I think a lot of people want to know because a lot of people
yeah.
stopped swimming. I mean, yeah, uh, I really liked it when it was just me versus the clock. Because when I was a little kid, I hated being compared to other people. It felt like
Yeah,
it felt like just being like a statistical like being and
Yeah,
just being compared to it, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
felt bad, and I didn't like that stuff. And I remember my coach told me that I think it was my parents or my coach. I can't remember who's, but but this is something I keep close to my heart. Swimming is a sport about you versus the stop. Oh, that's my swim coach. Yeah, swimming is a sport where it's you versus the stopwatch. There's no reason for you to look behind or look next to you, like where your competitors
Hmm.
are. It's just
Hmm.
you versus you, and trying to figure
Yeah.
out how you could beat yourself and beat the stopwatch. And I think that has influenced me so much. I really like that. I didn't like being compared to it, and that was one way I could figure out myself and make improvements. But additionally, I found my community. Like I found like the people I want to be with, and the swimming community is amazing, man. There's so many great
Yeah.
people out there. I got so many experiences. Coaches are amazing and supportive. There's so many things I benefited from being from swimming. So yeah, that's why swimming has a special part in me.
I see. I see. I see. So like swimming is like my football to you,
Yeah,
sort of.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but I wouldn't. I used to do football, but I don't do football. I used to do basketball, but I don't
Yeah.
want to do basketball. And same thing for baseball. I used to do it. I still do, but it's not as often. But I
Yeah.
prefer just by myself. Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that was the biggest question. I think. Yeah, because
Hmm.
I just saw you as a big swimming guy. So I was like, oh, like what made him to like do swimming? I think it's really interesting. Like, yeah, I think it's really interesting.
I
But
think it was by luck. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great. I mean, let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Well, Taegyu, we've now approached the end of our podcast episode. I just want
Mhm.
to say thank you for coming onto the show, and thank you
Uh,
for being vulnerable and sharing your stories and the ball knowledge. You know your thing, man. You know your thing. This guy knows what he's talking about, and he's not joking around with it.
I mean,
So if you're
9 years of watching, 9 years of watching. What can I say? What can I say?
if you're in school, you want to talk to ball, so definitely come up to take. I'm sure he'll be more than
Yeah,
open to talk
yeah.
about ball. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on to the fifth episode, ladies and gentlemen. This is David and Taegyu. And wherever you get your podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, please make sure to drop in a review. It makes like these small things really, change our days. Find us ways to improve our content better suited for you guys. And last but not least, thank you so much for the support. Without you guys, this thing wouldn't have run. You guys are the star of the show, and you guys have been, reciprocating the same energy as I am, and I'm glad it is. Um, yeah, and so say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Taggy, before we end, do you want to say anything to the audience?
Um, Make sure to drop a like, comment, share. Let's get this thing to 10,000 subscribers, even millions.
You're
I might have a million subscriber YouTuber friend. Who knows? Who knows?
the man, the myth, the legend has said it himself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one. Bye.